when you sell your home, we shall expect you to have two documents. We have a 1099S and what we call a closing statement. Majority don't even issue out this 1098S, but they give out a closing statement. That statement has a lot of information, especially the expenses you incurred in the sale of the property, the attorney fees, the advertising, the geological surveys, the bank fees or bank charges if you are told you were borrowing again to pay all these costs, the brokerage fee, the commission fees. We would like to see all these selling expenses, because when you are filling in this information as a seller of a home, we shall have to enter all these. We shall have to know the selling price. So get the closing statement if you don't have a 1099S, because we shall have to know, did you pay any costs? Did you even do the repair before the sale? Some of these questions can be answered by those statements. Please get us the statement, then we help you with that information. Again, for you who said you're owing taxes when you're on W2, that simply means your employer did not withhold enough federal taxes or state taxes. What are you going to do? Please go update this W4 form with your employer. It's called the withholding tax statement or form. Go talk to your employer, update that for this year so that they take off sufficient taxes. Other than that, you will still find yourself in tax payable positions, yet you are on W2. That happens because usually when you're onboarding, when you're joining on an organization as an employee, nobody wants to take the tax responsibility. They will always give you the forms they want you to read and sign. Maybe they will show you where to sign. So you have to disclose, you have to tell them, you have to read the form and you know what you're withholding and what you're claiming. They will ask you your filing status on that form. They will ask for your dependents on that form. They will also ask for your amount to be withheld. Sometimes they even ask, do you want to withhold additional tax? So fill up this form. If you erroneously did this and you're withholding little taxes, visit your employer, update this form. Other than that, you will keep having these issues by such a time when you're doing your taxes. I want to answer you also about the self-employment. Someone was asking about self-employment tax. You know, self-employment tax is something unique. We look at it in a unique way. First of all, we look at two things. It's a 15, I think it is 15.3%, and the 15.3% has two big components. One is Medicare and another one is what we call social security. So we will give you social security, I think it's around 12.4%, and Medicare is around 2.9%. So when you are coming up with self-employment tax, it is dealt with in a unique way, because we are going to also consider your health insurance as a self-employed person. We shall also look at your retirement plan. We shall look at whether you have a simple RA, a SEP, or anything. So for you, you brought this question, how much is self-employment tax? Yes, it's 15.3%, but we break it down and we have some other details we need to look at when considering your self-employment. I would like to look at exactly what your issue is, because we also give you back a certain percentage when you are looking at the deduction. When you're giving you that self-employment deduction, there is a certain percentage, about 50%. I would like to see your case in a more detailed way to give you a better feedback. Thank you.